How everybody doing tonight, Facebook? Hope everyone had a great day. Come to let you know we got the problem with my chair diagnosed. Bad motors, bad front fork casters, bad suspension system, bad gas tracks. So that's what we're causing a lot of those mechanical power issues, from the motors, the gas tracks, the suspension system, and the shocks. Everything's just messed up, including the tires. Not to mention the other new things I'm gonna need, like a new back, a new seat cushion system, and I'm trying to get me a new table tray as well. So we'll see how that goes. But we come to you tonight to talk to you a little bit about, what I'm going to be doing in the PI. So it's mostly just learning surveillance system, knowing what point to watch, the entrance point in which individuals come in, what all occur in the video, just being able to give a detailed description of what might be happening or what did happen in any particular instance, whether it's a crime or catching your spouse cheating. Another thing that we'll do if we do, work with PD is get, phone records, go through and get different leads on who the person was friends with or who, was connected to that particular individual if it's a crime. Now with me, I'm not going to work for an agency. I'm going to do my own work simply because I can, pick and choose the cases and the type of things I want to do. So if an attorney wants to call me, they can call me, or if a police agency or somebody like that want to call me, they can call me, contract me in for the job. So that's kind of how I'm going to do mine. That way I can have my own schedule to still do what I want to do in that way. But one thing that's going to be different, when I get into PI work, you'll see that my Facebook page will go away because I have another Facebook page with just my regular name, Jarvis Brown. So that's the one that I use. This is kind of for more like everybody in my personal life, and not necessarily, more of a business or professional page. That's what you have to do. You, a lot of times, you either have to limit what you post, or you have to create two different types of Facebook page. Which I have a professional one. That's the one that mostly jobs and business people can go look at. That's just my regular name. And the Facebook page that I give you guys is with my middle name. That's my personal page. But when I get into PI work, you'll see that that'll go away. Or I activate it and deactivate it as needed or as wanted. But, one thing I come to tell you guys, just be mindful of who you call your friends. You have to know when it's time to cut people off. And that's basically the point I'm at. Now I realize that, a lot of these females I was interested in, they were never, fit for being my friend. Even though some of them may have helped me out or didn't help me out, it just wasn't the best fit. So, but I don't want to get into that. I'm just going to say you have to know when to cut people off. If not, they'll make a fool out of you every time. Back to this PI stuff. So basically what I'll do is I'll carry a taser, sometimes pepper spray. But, for the most part, I just have my firearm, my taser, and my handcuffs. So that's what we're gonna have going. And I haven't decided what weapon I'm gonna use yet. Is most likely gonna be an FN 57 That's the best choice for someone with a disability, or at least in my situation, the FN is a low recoil gun, meaning low kick, so when you shoot it, it doesn't jump around as much, but it gives you a lot of power, a lot of stopping power on the defensive side. So you want that because that gets inside of you and it opens up like a rocket, and that'll take care of whatever you need to take care of to any degree. If it gets to that point, it should never get to that point, but if it does, you will have what you need to get the job done with the FN57. Like I said, most of the time PIs, gonna be responsible for just, giving information that law enforcement agencies and attorneys couldn't gather. So that's going to be like an extra plus to whatever case, or just on the basic side, if, somebody call you and they want to catch their significant other cheating, you'll be able to do that as well. That's, primarily what a PI job is, so you'll just have to sit back and watch. Now, by me getting the PI certification, I can certainly go do armed security. I can do unarmed. I'll eventually, once I get PI certified, be able to do executive protection, which is like bodyguarding celebrities, or people with money, big time people, or even in some cases, they want to bring you in to kind of help out the Secret Service. You can do that. Anyway, peace and love. God bless everybody. Have a great night.